When the offense squares to bunt, and we know as a defense that the bunt play is on and they're going to have a sacrifice bunt, they are essentially giving the defense a free out in exchange to move their runner to second base. The situation that we have is a runner on first base and we have a sacrifice bunt. John, why don't you explain to us how the defense is going to defend this and possibly get the lead runner out?
Well, the first thing that we have to realize is that we have to get an out. It doesn't matter where, we have to get an out. Let's go through the outfielders, which are not very involved in this play unless there's an overthrow. We've got the left fielder coming in to back up in case there is an overthrow in this area, center fielder. The most important, I think, is the right fielder, where he's got to get himself in a position where if the third baseman, first baseman, or the catcher make a throw, that he's able to back up the play. As far as infielders are concerned, it's a crash play where we know they're bunting, he is squared. Your third baseman's going to come in here, he is actually going to read the bunt. Now, just to start off, the third baseman should angle himself more towards the line and bring himself more towards the center as the bunt is being made. The pitcher is crashing straight in. That's his only priority, is to get to the ball in the middle of the field. Your first baseman is reading the bunter's hands, and as soon as he squares and the pitcher releases, he is crashing down here. Again, the first baseman should angle himself more towards the line in case the bunt is towards the line so that he can make an easy play on it, and then fold in here towards the middle. As the second baseman sees him square, he is actually going to come in forward, then the bunt's down, then he's going to cover first base. Shortstop, again, comes in and covers second base. It's a play where the third baseman has to read the bunt. If he reads the bunt correctly, he's got to get the pitcher out of the way. The pitcher is always taught to come straight in, but if the ball is to his right or something, he may trail back. That's where the third baseman needs to read the play, get the pitcher out of it, make an easy out at first base. Now, this is basically what we have in the play. Then we can talk about the bad bunt, where you may have a chance to move the runner to second base, or you might be able to get the runner at second base. And I'm going to let Mike talk a little bit about that.
The difference between a good bunt and a bad bunt is how fast that ball gets to the defender. A bad bunt is going to be a hard hit ball that the third baseman, first baseman, or pitcher gets right away, and there's a chance that we can get the lead runner out at second base. That's going to be the catcher's job to see the play, because he sees everything in front of him, whereas every other defender has the play at their back. He's going to be yelling either 2-2-2 or 1-1-1 based on whether it's a good bunt or a bad bunt, and what the chances are that we have to get the runner out at second base. So, and John, you brought up another good point. The pitcher shouldn't have to field the bunt, only if the bunt is hit right back at him. We want to make sure that we put the ball in the hands of our fielders before we put the ball in the hands of our pitcher. And that's going to give us the best chance to get an out. The key to remember here is that we want to make sure we get an out, whether it's the lead runner or the runner that bunted the ball. We want to make sure that when the offense gives us a free out, that we take advantage of it.
Pitcher, move forward to home plate area, react to the ball. Catcher, cover area immediately in front of home plate. Move to cover third base if third base fields the ball. Make play call for fielders. First baseman, charge in when pitcher throws ball. Cover first base area if ball goes by pitcher. Second baseman, hold your ground until you are sure the ball has been bunted. Then cover first base for play. Third baseman, charge in when the pitcher throws the ball. Cover third base area. Shortstop, hold your ground until you are sure the ball has been bunted. Then cover second base for play. Left field, back up second base area. Center field, back up second base for overthrows. Right field, move in towards first base area for backup to throws to first base. While the intent is to get the out with the lead runner and possibly turning a double play, always make sure of at least getting an out in this situation. Let's watch the play.